Dear Saints, do you enjoy watching survival audition programs these days? Gorgeous stages, sweet songs, sometimes even tearful stories. There are various elements that capture the hearts of viewers. But sometimes I get that kind of thought. What is the real thing hidden behind that glamour? Do they really shine like that when the cameras turn off and the lights go out? The story of 2 Corinthians 11 that we will share today is like an exciting drama about the real and the fake that appeared on the stage of the early church. The church in Corinth was established through Paul's fervent preaching of the gospel. But as time went by, it fell into confusion due to the influence of false apostles from outside. They dazzled the hearts of the saints with their flowery speech and flashy self-praise. Just like today's social media influencers, they showed off their abilities and backgrounds and disparaged Paul's apostleship. At that time, Corinth was the center of Hellenistic culture, and it was a social atmosphere where rhetoric was developed, and people who were good at self-promotion were respected. Against this backdrop, false apostles cleverly packaged themselves and shook the faith of the saints. Do you know the secret of the photo that gets a lot of likes? A great backdrop, perfect lighting, and dozens of takes to get that life shot. Sometimes it may be a little different from the actual appearance. There are many people around us today who package themselves nicely and show off. I think it was the same in the early church. In today's text, Paul confronts this false trend head-on. He expressed his frustration by saying, "I must boast, bear with me. Though it be foolish for my boasting," in 2 Corinthians 1:11, it must have felt like jumping into a mud fight. Paul was extremely reluctant to put himself forward, but in order to protect the truth of the gospel and the saints, he inevitably began to make his foolish boasts. His boasts are full of truly foolish content by worldly standards. In 2 Corinthians 11:23-27, he talks about how he has endured many hardships and difficulties silently. Multiple imprisonments, beatings, near-death experiences, hunger and cold. While the false apostles boasted of their splendid backgrounds and connections, Paul brought out the traces of the suffering he had endured for the sake of the gospel.